Okay, so guys, it's Daja Beloved Oracle 444, and I am coming in today with my first full reading. I'm being led to do a full collective reading. You just take what resonates and you leave the rest behind. I'm going to be reading from this Mermaid Tarot deck, and I also have two Oracle decks with me right now, the Divine Light Oracle deck and the Moonology Oracle deck. If you want to know who made the decks, the Moonology one is made by Yasmin Boland. I don't know if you can really see this or not. I don't know. Let's see. And then this one, this one is by Transmissions from Your Soul, Denise Jarvie. That's who it's by, Denise Jarvie. And this is the Secret Language of Light deck. And the Mermaid deck, let me see, where'd I get this? I think I ordered this one from Amazon. And it's by Lisa Robertson, illustrated by Julia Dillon. Okay, so enjoy this. And here we go, collective. So I'm getting a couple of downloads right now before I even pull any cards that everybody needs to focus on what they're eating. Are you getting enough vitamin C? Are you feeding your body the proper nutrients that you need to elevate? You know, like, are you keeping yourself held back? Are you keeping your pineal gland calcified? Are you really eating what you need to eat to glow up? Another thing is, I want you all to open your hearts, right? You might not believe in this. You might be a skeptical, you know, whatever the case may be. You might be a devout Christian or Islamic. But I just want y'all to know that these readings for me come from the heart. It's not from a sinister place or a dark place or anything like that. So again, I'll just say, take what resonates to you, leave the rest behind. And if you want to cuss me out in comments, feel free. I take every message I can take because I kind of try to read between the lines. So if it's something that bothers you, let me know. First card we got is the World, okay? Now with the World, the first thing I'm noticing about the World is that things are revolving around you. You need to let things revolve around the ones you love. You know, you need to open up your heart and your resources to things that you're passionate about. If you love kids, you know, make a donation to a foundation. Adopt someone. Adopt a kid. You know, there's a lot of kids in the system that need help and need a good family to go home to, okay? Next card. We got the Three of Wands. Now, the first thing I'm getting from the Three of Wands is that you're not harnessing the magic within you. You're not using what you have for the greater good at this moment. You're kind of ignoring your own gifts, and that's going to stunt your growth. You need to allow yourself the time to figure out what's good for you and what you want to do. You know, because right now I feel like you're doing something that's making you miserable. And I've been there. I understand. You know, it makes you miserable, but you feel like you're afraid to take another route on something you're passionate about because you're scared that it won't work out. You're afraid that, you know, you won't be able to eat off of this. You're afraid that if your family knows that you're pursuing this dream of yours, that they'll be somehow disappointed in you or look down on you or maybe even black sheep you. And you need to understand that if that's what they're going to do, they're going to do that anyway. It's nothing you can do to change it. It's going to happen. So the second two cards I came out with is the Wheel of Fortune. Your destiny is in your hands right now, you know. You spin that wheel and you take that chance. And I promise you, you'll be happy about it. Empress energy. Okay? Now, I don't really read my cards in any type of certain format at this moment. I do know some tarot spreads and I've made up some of my own, but I like to just kind of go with it, especially for collective readings. Aries, I want you to pay close attention to your temper. I know me, I'm an Aries as well. I know that I can pop at any moment. My fuse is very short, right? But pay attention to what you're reacting to. Everybody doesn't deserve an explosive reaction or even the smallest amount of energy from you. Some people deserve to be ignored. Um, Pisces, whew, I'm getting a lot for y'all right now. Pisces, don't second think or second guess yourself, right? Don't second guess yourself. Understand that with the Empress energy, you need to know that whatever decision you make is the right one. Nothing happens by chance. Um, if you need to go into yourself or just meditate on some stuff and not speak on it, that's fine. Do that, right? Because that's what's going to help you to get through what you need to get through. Okay? Geminis, I'm hearing shave a little off the top. And what I mean by that is like, you don't have to put on a show for anybody. You don't have to show off. You don't have to, you just don't need that extra attention. Let the attention come to you when it's supposed to, right? So stop being Mr. Show Off or Mrs. Show Off and trying to show the world that you have this and you have that, when really you're just trying to deal with pain. You're trying to get past your childhood traumas. You might have felt alone as a child. You might have felt like your mom or your dad did not want you. And I can relate to that as well. Like, we all had our issues with our parents coming up. But you need to know that sometimes solitude is okay. You don't have to have a mate. You don't have to have friends around at all times. Just take time for yourself. Taurus, it's not all about the money all the time. Your life can be focused on more than just your finances. You may want to try to zoom in and focus on your loved ones. You may want to, get yourself a pet. Find something that you can put pure love into, and don't judge yourself because of it. Libras, I'm hearing that, you're hungry for success. And that's okay. Be hungry. Be hungry. You have to keep on pursuing something. But do not ignore the small victories on your way to success. So when I say don't ignore it, it's like, you might not have made the amount of sales that you wanted to make on a product that you're selling, right? But you made one sale and you made one connection, and that connection can turn into 2 connections because of word of mouth. Just give yourself a chance. I think I did Aries, Gemini, Taurus. Okay, we're gonna go for Virgos, right? Virgos, the sun is shining. Take it in, okay? Don't overthink things. Let that light shine. See it for what it is. Don't find the negative in the light that you're seeing coming towards you. You have heavy weight on your shoulders, and that's understandable. That you might feel a little weighed down, but that doesn't mean that it's going to stay heavy for long. You can rest assured that this heavy weight that you're carrying, or this load that you're carrying, is going to lighten up really soon for you. You have to persevere through it for the moment, because God doesn't put us through anything that we can't handle. And every Virgo I've met in my life have been extremely strong, but they don't like to be vulnerable, and they don't like to let their emotions kick in. We're human. You have to be emotional. You have to enjoy every side of you, and don't be ashamed about it. But this load will get light soon, and you just persevere through it for the time being. Some things will leave your life. Some things will come in that is going to give you a brand new, bright perspective on things. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about it. It's not in your control at this point. It's in the divine's control. Which signs did I not say yet? Okay, so Leos, lions, my lion people, my giant felines. You don't have to be strong all the time. You know, it's really easy for you to write off emotions. It's really easy for you to not feel things and go numb to things. But when you break down, you try and hide it. You do it in the dark. But what you need to do is open your heart and your arms to this friend, this close friend that you've been pushing away. There's this close friend. You've been pushing them away. You've been shutting them out when really you should be letting them in and allowing yourself to heal from whatever. It might not even be from something they did to you. It's just you pushing away so that you don't have to deal with anything. You don't have to do that. Okay? Capricorns. You need to see things through a magnifying glass or a microscope or something. Like, you need to look closer into the things that bother you. Like, just take a deep dive into it. Dissect it, if you will. You know, open things up and really feel the feelings you need to feel about things. Like, you had a situation recently where you felt like you had to fight. You know, someone may have hit you, or a situation may have hit you really hard, and you don't know what to do. And your first instinct with the fire energy in you, you just have these horns that come out, and you don't know how to deal with it. So your first instinct is to fight. You don't have to fight.